Oh, how the frig's it going, guys? It is currently Wednesday evening. Tomorrow's Thursday and then half day friggin' Friday. And you know what? I got a little problem right now. That problem is I have no idea what the heck to make videos about anymore. Winter's really been holding me back. There hasn't been much to really film about because there hasn't been much going on. Except for the fact that I gotta urinate. Like literally all the days are blending together. Because my days consist of the same thing all the freaking time. Get up, go to work, get off work, come home, hit the gym, train real hard, have a shower, watch some TV, go to bed. Rinse and repeat. Weekends here, not much going on, not much to do. I do have a video coming out this Saturday though. I did make some friggin' sweet treats. Here, I'll give you guys a sneak peek because they're that damn good. Can't eat a lot of them, though, let me tell you. Holy crap, do they ever give you the shits. But they're pretty good. So, here's one of them. Little chocolate. Yeah, it looks like milk chocolate. This is actually baker's chocolate. 0 carb. Well, there's a little bit of carbs, but it's mostly fiber. You know how that dark chocolate is, eh? That dark baker's chocolate. It's mostly fiber, fat, and no sugar, no sweetener, no sugar. So what I ended up doing was I sweetened it with some stevia and monk's fruit, and it actually gave it a pretty good taste. And then I got creative. You'll have to watch that video on Saturday to see. But it's pretty good stuff. And like after you have dinner and you got that sweet tooth going on, because I've been getting that lately, because, well, it happens. Sometimes you want to hit a little something sweet. So what do? You freaking crack into a keto chocolate. And let me tell you, there's some fantastic. So, I made a bunch of different types. You'll have to check that video for that. But other than cooking and stuff, the only other thing I've been doing is working out. And I don't really want to make videos on that. I don't want to turn the channel into a fitness channel because I'm not exactly one who should be coaching fitness because I'm still learning myself. So I don't want to become that guy. And the only thing is I enjoy working out. I have fun doing it. It's a good time. But just because I enjoy it, I don't want to start making videos on it. It's not exactly my forte. But come summer, once I get the Trans Am out of the garage and onto the driveway, then the fun's going to begin. Because I got a bunch of woodworking equipment out there. I got a friggin' scroll saw. I got a chop saw. I got a router. I got, well, maybe soon a lathe. And I want to do some woodworking. I want to build some shit. Have some fun. Maybe redo my cabinets or something. Who knows? We'll see. See how the funding goes. And just have fun making weird stuff this summer. And doing things like that. But the problem is in the winter, garage is off limits. I got no room in there with the car in there. And I got no room in here to do anything because my house is a gym on one level and a computer lab on the other. So it's like I live in a tiny space that I've managed to fill and utilize to the max of my current hobbies, which is weightlifting and sleeping. Yeah, good times. So that's a thing. Like I don't really do much during the winter. I never have and I never really ever did. I thought about getting a sled this year. But then I realized, why bother? It'd be a waste of money because I'd have to pay for insurance, which sucks. I'd have to pay for the sled if I broke the sled. That sucks. I'd have to pay for a trail pass. Who knows what kind of a winter we would have had. Luckily, we did get enough snow to warrant a sled this year. But, I was like, I better save my money for other things. But other than that, there hasn't been really much going on. So it's really rough to pick up the camera. And I don't like making these videos where I go on about it because they're dumb. Like, let's face it, this is a stupid video. So, like, lately all I've been doing is prepping for the summer, just like with weightlifting. And one thing I've been doing that's been kind of crazy for the past, I would say mid-January till now, is I've been really giviner on the weights and the eating. I did a fast in the beginning of January. I did a 5-day. And then I was doing the fast long, lift heavy, eat big. And I ended up quitting that because I was getting some really weird adverse effects I was actually getting like gut rot and developing issues. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do the one meal a day. And I was doing that for a bit. And then after chatting with one of my buddies, he was like, no, what you need to do is you need to eat more. Get more food into you. He goes, if you want to do carnivore, go for it. Do carnivore. Lift heavy, do carnivore. And I've been noticing, I put on 10 pounds of weight. I'm now 225. But when I check my BMI, I'm actually down to 18% body fat. Where when I started this in January, I was at 20. So I'm losing body fat, putting on lean mass. That's pretty sweet. So I might wait until March and then just go all in to win and blast a 10-day fast just to melt off as much fat as possible. Just to see what happens. Experimentation. It's fun. It's fun to do. Try it on yourself and see what the reactions are. And if I have any adverse effects, I feel weird, anything's going on that shouldn't be going on, well, I'll pump the brakes. No big deal. But luckily, I got weight loss down to a science, and I'm starting to figure out the whole muscle gain. So that's fun too. And the whole idea is basically this summer, I want to be able to ride fat bikes some more. I want to take that thing out some more. I want to be able to push that around. And I think with doing all my squats, as well as doing the high volume squats, so sometimes I do heavy set. I'll max out the bar, put 250 on her, and I'll bang out, 4 to 10 reps and do 5 sets, whatever I want to do that day, however I feel. I just go until I'm about to fail, and then I rack. And then I do another set, rack, do another set, rack. And then some days I'll drop the bar right down to 100 pounds on the bar, and I'll do like 30 back-to-back squats just to build up some endurance. Really blast those type 2s. Build some, and I've noticed at work when I'm going up the stairs, I can really rip up those stairs now. I can just tear up them. I can run them. That's with my heavy freaking winter boots on. Not the big freaking knee highs, but like the work boots. So if I'm able to do that after doing all these squats, I imagine this summer I'm going to have a good time with that fat bike. I'm going to get that thing to be able to go. Still sucks on hills because there's no traction, but I should be able to rip around on it pretty damn good. I do hope. All I gotta say is I'm hoping that this summer gives some good opportunities for videos, because let me tell you, this winter sucked. I have no idea how the hell I used to do it back in the day where I'd vlog every day. Oh, I remember how I used to do it. The videos sucked. Yeah, they're garbage. That's what I did. I made garbage videos, kind of like this one. Yeah, it is what it is. But I've been trying out some different things here and there, and I know when I make the exercise videos, like I did the one about blood flow restriction training, I didn't do that well. People didn't really care about it. And I get it. I started off this channel doing friggin' smoking cigarettes and drinking beer videos because that's what I did. And then a lot of technology-based stuff and computer-based stuff. And I'm still doing technology-based stuff and computer-based stuff. It's just not so much. And I still have that computer upstairs that I got to look at, the one that buddy at work gave me. I was going to put the Core 2 quad in it, but turns out you can't. Turns out the motherboard will not run the Core 2 quad. The best it'll do is a Pentium. So I'm like, oh, well, that's awesome. So what am I going to do with this computer? I had no idea what to do with it. Trying to figure out what the heck can I do with this old potato computer that came with Windows XP as an OS. And then I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? I can make it a Ubuntu server. Yes, and then I can run Piehole on it. You guys ever heard of Piehole? You guys ever heard of ad blocker? Piehole is the king of ad blockers. Literally, you install it, you set it up, and it becomes a DNS on your network. You tell your router to use it as the primary and secondary DNS, and any advert-based sites that show up automatically get blocked. The best part about this is you don't need any browser extensions. You don't need anything. Your cell phone's connected to your Wi-Fi on your home network. It's now getting pie-holed. So you're playing those stupid little video games on your phone, and they got the in-game adverts. Guess what doesn't load? Oh, the in-game adverts. Freaking sweet. So I was thinking about getting that rig set up and setting up Piehole on it with Ubuntu and doing a video on that, showing how that works. Because I've already researched it. I already got all the files for it. I just got to get around to doing it. So that could be something, because Piehole is pretty cool. A lot of people actually do it on the Raspberry Pi. That's why it's called Piehole. But it works for Ubuntu, and I was like, you know what? I could buy a Pi Zero, set that up to run it, call it a day, put it on the network somewhere, and just DNS point to it, and be done. But I have that shuttle. Why not put that pile to work? Know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's something I can do. But I honestly don't know what else to do with my time on YouTube as long as it's winter, because I got nothing to really do. And this summer, the only goals I have for the summer are to somehow finance a new roof for this house. Don't know how I'm going to do that, because unless I can manage to grab a new job somewhere, I'm pretty much screwed. That's not really a personal goal though, but that's just something I'd like to get done. The other thing I'd like to get done is make sure those raspberry bushes aren't making a comeback, so that's going to be something to keep on top of. I want to kill all the crap in front of the house over here on the back there where the lawnmower is. All that foliage, the cow parsnip, make sure that doesn't come back, and I have a plan for that. Now that we know that laundry soap kills weeds, that's a good time. And what else? What else do I want to do? Well, I really don't freaking know. I want to have a good summer. I want to enjoy life. Because let me tell you, you only get one, so make the most of it, right? My real big goal in life is to better my employment situation, to get something where I actually have vacation time so I can do what I used to do. Like, I'd love to take another trip to, like, you know, Cuba or Jamaica or anywhere but this house. I'd love to, the Mexico vlogs and the Dominican vlogs, I'd love to shoot more of those, just go out and have a good time. But not exactly an easy thing to do when you haven't had a vacation since 2015. Well, my vacation was when I was laid off from Ontario. That was my vacation, and then I got a job working at a call center, and holy crap and a cracker, that sucked ass. And then I worked for a vape shop, and that sucked ass, and now I work at my current job, and yeah, no vacation times. No vacation. Joy. Fun. Awesome. Super cool. Excellent. Neat. So yeah, like my goals this year, I don't know, learn a new skill, learn woodworking. Do that on the weekends, figure it out, try and build some neat shit, make videos about it. Could be fun. Want to set up a Piehole in the house, protect my network from malicious adverts, because lately there's ads that have been adding stuff to your computer that has been malware, because advert companies are jerk faces, so got to be careful with them. This is why I like ad blocker on my browser, because not only does it block the YouTube ads, it blocks all the bullshit ads that will break your computer. So better safe than sorry. Mind you, I don't mind the YouTube ads. I don't care if they get through, because 90% of the time it's just some little pop-up in the bottom of the screen that sits there and tells you to, like, click on it. And you just don't. Carry on watching your video. It's fine. But yeah, so I want to set that up, because it'd be nice to have my phone protected, so that when I'm using certain applications on my phone, I don't have adverts jumping all over the screen blocking everything I want to see. Because let me tell you, cell phones don't have much real estate. The less adverts, the more you can see your applications. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet! But anyway, people, yeah, like, I honestly have no freaking idea what to do for videos while the weather sucks. So we'll figure something out. But as for this video, guys, I thought I would just make a quick update, because I realized I haven't uploaded since like last Thursday. And my next video doesn't come out till like Saturday. So I should probably get something out there to let you guys know that, yes, I'm still alive. No, I haven't quit YouTube. And, oh yeah. Like, very, very soon, it'll be 1 year since I've touched liquor. March 31st. That's friggin' awesome. Like, I remember, you guys, I told you when I started off this channel, I used to do friggin' liquor and cigarette videos. And now it's like, almost a year since I've been drunk out of my freaking mind. So that's pretty good. That's a milestone, right? That's something. Just got to quit smoking the freaking vape darts there, the electronic cigarettes, and go clean. No chems. And like my medicinal marijuana, I haven't touched that since January, like the 13th. I quit smoking that because it was causing me to just feel blah all the time, and I don't know. I felt like it was holding me back from making gains in the gym, so I quit that last year in January, and then I quit the liquor shortly after March 31st. It was that was an interesting video, and that video is actually up. Where Friday night we went to karaoke, and that night my buddy Jean and I, we slayed like 10 pitchers of Bear Runner Blonde, which is a lager made here in North Bay. We slayed 10 pitchers. A pitcher holds about 6 maybe 4 glasses. So we each had about 14 beers that night, not to mention the bottle of the beers, and plus I think we each did 2 shots of tequila. So we had a lot of liquor that night. It was a bad night. Well, it was a good night. Don't get me wrong. It was a good night. But the next day, I literally spent Saturday and Sunday down for the count because I was so damn hungover, I couldn't function. And it was at that point there, I was like, why did I ever go back to beer? I quit originally in July of 2018. And then I started drinking again on New Year's Eve 2018, going into 2019. And then I went until March 31st, and I was like, this is stupid. Why am I wasting my money on this? I got to quit drinking. Like, it was costing me anywhere from $50 to $80 a week just to get plastered. Why? Why bother? So I quit drinking. And it's funny. I find it really funny about the whole quitting drinking. You talk to people, like I go to a social event or I go to someone's house and they offer me a beer and I say, oh, no, thanks. I don't drink. And they give me the strangest look like I'm broken. Like, what do you mean you don't drink? Are you okay? Like, why don't you drink? Are you an alcoholic? You don't need to be an alcoholic. You don't need to have some sort of an addictive personality not to drink. Alcohol's a poison. So, like, by not consuming it, you're just not poisoning yourself. Yet you tell that same person that you didn't drink any water that day and they're cool about it. Like, what the hell's wrong with society? I don't get it. Whatever. Whatever floats their boat. But yeah, you get like treated weird when you tell people they don't drink. They think you're like diseased or something. I don't get it. But yeah, it was a choice. It wasn't a fact of being an alcoholic or anything like that. It was, I felt it was holding me back, and I didn't like the fact that I was wasting time recovering from a night of getting plastered. So, choice was mine to make. It's not like I go to meetings and talk to a bunch of people about a problem. I just decided to hang up the beer goggles and call her quits. Away she goes. Whatever. It is what it is. Anyway, people, thank you for watching my pace around the kitchen and talk to a camera video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, because if you did, you know what you got to do. You got to click that like button. And if you didn't enjoy it, well, you're probably going to slap that dislike button and leave me a comment telling me the video sucked, because that happens. But hey, it is what it is. So thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment, or dislike, favorite, and leave a bad remark. And until next time, people, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.